Welcome to another Lion's Den. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? There you are. Yeah. We up in the building. Herm, what's going on, man? What's popping?
You know, I got a complaint, man.
For real? Already?
Yeah, already,
man.
man.
Nothing. You just already in your feelings. What happened?
Here's the thing, man. You know, we're supposed to be promoting each other, right?
Yeah.
I promote you and stuff like that, but I don't feel like you promote me, dog.
Bro, listen. This is the opportunity for you not to say
I'm gonna get it off my chest, man.
Don't.
We got a whole intro. Why am I not singing the intro, man?
It's a problem.
Welcome to the Lion's Den.
See, that's why. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? All right. So look, it's Sunday, right? A good day. Look, the reason why we didn't have this too long, he think he can sing. He's trying to sing for the Lord. I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but he almost passed out. All right. He had the bubble gut. It is somebody had the nerve to take a picture of him having the bubble gut. What happened, bro?
No, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just got done singing my part of the song, and it just hit me, man, like a ton of bricks.
What happened? You had to
I can't really disclose more, man, because you know I'm a thug till I die. You know what I mean? But boy, in front of all those people,
you felt it.
Boy, emotions ran free, man. I can't even.
That boy.
Why? That's so I get a hand clap for that.
There you go. There you go.
Tripping,
Because
man.
look, see, we had a conversation prior to, man. I wanted to make sure that everybody could hear you the right way and that your microphone wasn't on. But apparently you ain't listened to me, so it was on and then you felt it. So look, ladies and gentlemen, happy belated Valentine's Day to everybody, right? The spouses and boo-boo kitties, even side pieces that, days was the other days. Yeah. But it was a couple of things that was going on. Man, listen, bro. The last time we was on, there was something that was brewing in them streets, man. Let me ask you if you heard of a little situation, bro, that was going around. I don't know how true it was. It might be true, but apparently Kelly and had a love child right on.
Hey.
And, look, yo, she asking for some money. She like, listen, y'all, I need some help, man. What's going on, man? What happened, man? Who did it?
Who am I to say that this woman is not their kid? You know what I mean? Who am I? I don't know. I don't know their life at that. What if she really is Aaliyah's daughter? I see her. They look a little bit alike.
Where? Help me out. Where?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's so easy to get. Well, you got to be pretty creative. You know what I mean, to get that social media attention that you're looking for. Maybe she has mental health issues, or maybe she was looking for some follows and likes. She sure did get them though.
She got something, or maybe she, maybe something is wrong. Maybe she got everything but help. But the other thing that's been grinding my gears, I don't know, man. Look, it might be too soon. We can just do this a little later. But I do want to make sure that we have some type of recollection of it, just real quick, just to get everybody.
I knew you was going here.
All right, we go do this later. Hey, go ahead and introduce her.
Because I want to know what she think about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm just saying.
Go ahead and introduce her, bro.
So what we want to talk about today is the Alpha Submissive Woman. Now, I've had some friends hit me up saying they want to be on the show to talk about this because they don't believe that exists. And I know Katie says people hit her up saying it don't exist. I'm just trying to figure out what it is so I can myself determine if it exists or not, in my view. You know what I mean?
You hold on, man. But real talk. Now let's be real. If you're a truly alpha individual, you would know how to do both. Am I correct? What you think?
I truly believe that. You know what I mean? I truly believe that, but I need to know what her view is on this.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, it seems like men and women are at a disconnect. And you know what I'm saying? Through social norms and stuff like that. It's like a battle between the sexes every single day, dog.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to hear what the lady's perspective is, or at least this lady, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we get some people listening that can come in and give their perspective. But, me and this our guest host go way back, you know what I'm saying, to my first base. You know, she's a good friend of mine. And I've always respected her views on certain things, you know what I mean? And coming all the way from the NO, you know what I mean, by way of Texas, my homegirl KTZ.
All right.
Hey, fellas.
What's going on, Woody? And then we say, what's up?
What up, Woody?
What's up, Wood? What's up, Wood? You heard me?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, y'all.
How you feeling?
I am great. This has been a great day. Everything's great.
Good. Well, look, welcome to the den. Welcome to the den. So,
thank y'all for having me.
No doubt. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, ma'am.
Well, I am who I am. I do radio, talk radio anyway. I have my own podcast. I own 2 bar and grills in Houston, Texas. Single parent, I'm doing my thing.
So what's the name of your podcast?
My podcast is Dropping Jewels by the Cleanup Woman.
Wow.
Because that's what they call me, the Cleanup Woman.
We got to get into that name, the Cleanup Woman, man. Because I need to know
hit it up.
What is a cleanup woman? Is it maid service?
You know what? I was told,
is it
my dad actually gave me that name. My dad gave me that name actually years ago. And at first I was kind of offended because of the song.
You think?
But that's not why he called me the Cleanup Woman.
All right.
I went from college and then into beauty school to, at 20, at 21, and you know, I'm a beautician. 22, owning my own salon. 23, having my own home. And you know, Herman used to come to my house for Sunday dinners. I've always been a boss. So with that, I've never really worked for people. I've always had my own everything. So, but the thing about it is, my dad called me to clean up woman because he told me I clean house, meaning that I could, whatever it is, I come through and wreck shop on everything and just handle my business. That's what he considered a real cleanup woman is. One that could come and handle her business, take care of her house, do everything she got to do, and still keep that balance.
Okay. Well, dope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a different definition out there as far as cleanup.
Yeah.
And can greatly appreciate that. So here's the question though. When you talk, or when your dad, or even you now understanding what it means versus what the other connotation is, give us an example of how you come in and clean house.
When I clean house, like a lot of people, as far as their business wise and stuff like that, they hire me to come in and completely re-innovate their businesses. Like far as their employees, how things are supposed to be done. I'm kind of like a rule stickler. You see what I'm saying? If something is supposed to be done a certain way, I'm going to come and build your team up to do it the way it's supposed to be done. And that's just the way it is. Nice. I can't do it. I can't half step on doing what I need to do.
So
check that. It's gonna be a little bit of noise, man. My wife just got home and discovered I bought a dog, and I didn't tell her. So, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what's going on.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, you see a certain things you ain't supposed to do. Okay?
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Look, we don't know if she's allergic, if she's scared of it. Hey, tell us about the pit bull you got her, bro.
So if I get
you got a pit bull?
Tell about the dog you got.
I call it a pit bull, but I can't tell national TV why.
Too late.
I got a little Yorkshire Terrier, but
that's so cute.
It's got the heart of a pit bull, though. I promise you.
He got the heart of nothing. She
gonna love that dog. She gonna
love the heart of a Twinkie.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What in the world is Alpha Submissive to you? What does that mean?
Oh, let me tell you what an Alpha Submissive woman is. And you know what? I really had to think twice about it, because when I first heard it, I was tripping. I was like an Alpha Submissive because someone told me I was an Alpha Submissive. And the man, he was like, I listened to your podcast. I listened to this. He said they got alpha males, they got beta males. We was having this whole conversation about everything, right? He said, but you're an Alpha Submissive. And I was like, an Alpha Submissive? But let me explain to y'all what that is. An Alpha Submissive is actually a boss. It's a female, and there's not a lot, and I've met a few, and the people don't realize that a lot of men that I have came across kind of get intimidated by me because they feel that they can't compete with what I'm doing. But what they don't understand is they don't have to compete with me. Because when I truly do, I take care of my business, but I take care of my house first. And a lot of women don't understand that your house come first. If your house ain't in order, nothing in your life is going to be in order. I'm talking about from your children to your man to everything. Everything in your household come first. Then your business is going to thrive, and everything else in your life is going to thrive. And then on top of that, I don't let other females, cousins, I don't care who you are, tell me how to run my household or how my household is supposed to be. And a lot of women don't understand to keep people out their house. When I come home, I actually turn my phone off. The only people who have my house number is my mama or people that need to contact me for emergencies. But that cell phone goes off. My house get my full attention. And when my house is sleep or quiet, I'll go play on Facebook or whatever I want to do or whatever. But my house has to be quiet first. Before I leave my house, my dinner is done. Everything is in order. Everybody know what they're supposed to do. When they wake up in the morning, I'm at the house. I don't do all that in and out and stuff at my house. See, an alpha female is going to be able to keep that balance in our house.
Okay.
And still be submissive. But a submissive, see, people get confused when I say submissive. Women don't like that word submissive.
They sure don't.
Because women feel that being submissive meaning that they have to listen to their husbands, right? But the thing about it is, what they're not understanding is this. When they talk about the Bible word, when the Bible's talking about listening to being submissive to your husband, I think they getting that from their mamas who don't have no man or something in their life. And girl, you can't let that man tell you what to do, boss you around, blah, blah, blah. That's not what submissive mean. When the Bible says, and when it said women be submissive to your spouses, to your husbands, that means to listen. And it means to listen to understand. Because if you're trying to give instructions to anybody, right? And you men, y'all probably been on the boss side or whatever side y'all on, even with your children. Because we all submit to something, right? But when it's talking to spouses, you have to be able to trust your spouse with your life. But if you can't tell her or give her instruction on how to go about doing things, you can't trust her. Because she's not listening. And the thing about it is people need to listen to understand. Women listen to answer. They don't listen to understand what you're trying to tell them. You're not trying to boss them. You're trying to give them, it's for safe. To me, I consider that for safety. Because if I'm giving anybody type instructions, it is what it is. And like I tell these women, I say, y'all want these men to love y'all and this and this and this, but you can't even listen to him. So how are you supposed to listen to you?
Oh, man. Okay.
And then that's just how it is. Because women like, well, men don't have to do this. People don't understand. Husbands actually do submit, but they don't call it being submissive. They call it loving their wives. So Herman go tell his wife, like, hey, we need to go about doing this. He's telling her to plan on how about going about doing things. She's going to hear him. She's going to listen to him. Then she's going to think about it. And then she's going to come back and be like, well, babe, I heard what you said, and that's good. But can we even add this in? You know, that's how you go back and forth. That's being a submissive couple. You see what I'm saying? But they have so many women out there that don't like that word submissive. So when a man try to tell them something, they want to, oh, you know, we're not doing that. You can't run your house. It's a head and it's a neck. The man's the head, the woman's the neck. The head can't move without the neck, and the neck can't do shit without the head. So they gotta learn how to work together.
All man, right. Boy, right. I love the way you just said that, man. But when I look at a lot, talk about this from a side of a woman, right? When I look at a lot of stuff that's going on social media and stuff like that, it seems like a lot of women now say that they want to have masculine energy or something like that, or say masculine and feminine energy really doesn't exist. And, you know, it's just people are who they are, you know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like women want to be dominant, to be the dominant one.
And you're correct. And you're correct. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because of this. Let me tell you, a lot of women are getting with these beta males that really are childish. Women, for some reason, women will choose the childish man over the manly man. You see what I'm saying? So they choose somebody that they can dominate. And the men that they can't dominate, they don't want them in. Because they feel that the men are controlling. And the men ain't controlling. The men just like, if a man love you and care about you, if you doing something out of character, he's gonna pull you to the side and say, hey, I don't like that. See, they feel like those type of men are degrading them. They're not degrading you. They trying to have you check yourself, check your character, because they care about you. Because if they didn't care about you, like them girls that be in the street and they throwing ass and doing this and stuff like that, that man is up there looking and throwing money, their friends smiling. They don't care about them women. Them not the women that they gonna marry. So look, they gonna marry the ones that they know that's gonna raise their kids right. Them the fun girls, the girls that's gonna raise their kids and take care of their house, and they know that's gonna take care of them. Those are the ones they're gonna go for.
So here, let me jump in there. And so you hitting it, and absolutely. So look, first I want to say shout out to everybody that's watching in, y'all. Tell us what you think. Right, we're gonna give you an opportunity to jump on live on the show. If you're watching right now, we want you on here. So I want to say shout out. I see you, Jason, out there. Hey, Danelle, what's going on, homie? And Miss Monica Mink. So I want you to touch on this real quick. She says masculine and feminine energy are social constructs. What do you think about that?
This right. Hold on. This is kind of this right. When we go here, right?
Or you got this. Jason just hit up. It's a biological construct, not social.
It's like we blending everything so much now to where nothing is nothing anymore.
But it's,
you know what I mean?
Though.
Like what I know, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no definition of a man, there's no definition of a woman no more. Everything is about how you feel, how you feel it is. You know what I mean? But men and women just ain't the same. We're not built the same. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We have testosterone, you know what I'm saying? Women have estrogen. But that's biological.
Wait,
you know what I mean? That is not social.
No, right? That's not. But so one thing, TK, do us KT, excuse me, do me a favor and cut your light on in your car. But there's something else I want to say though. It's a balance in all of us. You see what I'm saying? Now, men, we obviously have more testosterone than estrogen, and then women have more estrogen than testosterone. Now that's biological. Right. But what happens is it becomes toxic when people doing the wrong things the wrong way. Then they're displaying a different energy that's not meant for them biologically.
And on top of that, when they talk about masculine energy and the feminine, the higher divine, the higher feminine and the higher masculine, the thing about it is everybody have that feminine energy. Everybody have that masculine energy, males and females. You got some that are women call men that are, I'm not going to say sensitive. I'm talking the ones that are really more, let's say they are more empaths. They feel more, right? They feel those type of men are weak. Those men are weak. Those men just know, they're just more understanding. And a lot of men that are more understanding and stuff like that are men that have a better connection with their mother. You see what I'm saying? They understand women more. It's not like they're just feminine. They're not feminine. They just grasp to you more. You see what I'm saying? And women that are more masculine, they're masculine, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because they don't want no man telling them what to do. And those are women that have a more grasp with their mother, who have that same image of fellas. They don't want men telling them what to do. So they feel like they have to be the man too. No, bring your feminine back down. Go back into your feminine ways, because you can't be the man and the woman at the same time. You can't. You just can't. You can't be the man and woman. A weak man is not somebody that care about you and check on you on stuff like that. That's a man that actually care about you. I heard women say, "Oh, he always checking on me. He always trying to make sure." Ooh, that's too weak for me. I like a man that's gonna curse. No, that ain't no man. A man ain't gonna curse you out. A man ain't gonna talk down to you. That's a little boy. A grown man is gonna try to make sure you're good. See, they don't know the difference. So those type of men, they consider, feminine. Oh, he too soft. He not soft. That's the one that'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? Those ain't soft dudes. Those dudes are not soft. They actually care.
See,
but the ones that don't care and talk to them raggedy and dirty and cheat, see, those are the ones that they won't. See, that's the manly man to them.
So look, what you think about that, man? You think it's a confused thought process that's based off of how individuals are raised, or is it society? Because part of it, I do agree a little bit with Monica, right? Because of the way the society and social, the world, the social construct is now. I believe what's being put in front of us, as far as the optics, is one way. You see what I'm saying? But what's really going on behind the scenes, it's like, when there's smoke, there's fire. You see what I'm saying? So when we see somebody that's displaying certain attributes, it came from something, right? They're feeling comfortable doing something either out of line or in line. Now, what do you think it is? No,
I think all this stuff is being engineered and pushed. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's being engineered?
Oh yeah,
it's being taught. It's
for
taught.
Sure. You know what I mean? Because I heard somebody talk about if this wasn't being engineered, you know what I'm saying, engineered and taught and created, then how come, you know what I'm saying, you see an influx of this stuff in places like California, New York, you know what I'm saying, but it's not really that big in Ohio, Wyoming, Montana. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? It's a creation. They are. It's like everything needs to switch now to fit the media narrative. You know what I mean? Like, okay, they're online. I was looking at something, and a woman just made her two-year-old son a trans girl because he felt like he wanted to wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up. You know what I'm saying? 2 years old. 2 years old. Because he wanted to wear makeup one day. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to wear a cape and jump off the building one day, you know, when I was a little kid, because I thought I was Superman. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's crazy.
I feel like these things are being
taught.
They're being taught. It's being generated.
Right.
You know what I'm pushed to a certain people.
All right, and I get what you're saying, and I'm reading between the lines. But even before all that, right? The mindset is already a certain way before what's ever being pushed. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's been crazies out there since the beginning of time, right? But the thing is, if you have a man or a woman, for that fact, feel as though, well, this type of man is weak to me, and this is what I'm used to, but they don't understand the difference between someone that's loving them and someone that is, trying to truly control them. Or Are they in a relationship? Are they in a relationship that we're going to talk about a different time, but are they surviving or thriving in that relationship? You see what I'm saying? Are you with somebody just because you got a man, or just because you say you got a woman, or are you truly a team? So now we're going to talk about that. As you're in a relationship, in a balanced relationship, what do you think? All right, TK, you need
KT.
Oh, Kate. Well, I keep saying TK. That's crazy.
Just like Katie, but KT.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So what do you think? What do you think is missing within a balanced relationship? What you think?
Balance.
What do you think?
I think it's a power struggle. And the reason why I say it's a power struggle, because it's not just on the women, it's on the men too. A lot of men have an issue with, they feel that they supposed to literally just not, they don't know what the partnership is. And a lot of women don't know what the partnership is. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about the people that's coming from both parent homes. I mean, like, really, they compete with each other. You can't compete with your partner.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You cannot. Y'all supposed to be there for each other. It's competitive. These relationships are too competitive. He don't want her making more money than him. Or if he make more money than her, he feels that he has to be able to tell her how he's supposed to be spending the money. You see what I'm saying? Or they're degrading each other. You know, I didn't witness a lot. I didn't help a lot of couples with that. They degrade each other. Who make this, or downplaying what this person doing, what that person. You can't do that. It's like, are y'all a couple, or y'all enemies? Right.
Well, it's the competition factor.
You can't be in competition with your partner. Yeah. That's just like if you can't. That's just not something you're gonna do, because you're always gonna have animosity.
Yeah. Hey, just like when Monica said, I mean, she said her and her cousin compliment each other as zero competition. You know what I mean? If anything, you know what I'm saying, y'all push each other to be both great, because there's one home. You know what I mean? That there's not, you know what I mean, you're doing it for one home. So why do you feel like you gotta be in competition with your spouse?
See?
And I'm thinking like this. Okay, think about it like this. I don't know if both of y'all are married or not, but think about it. If something,
I'm married.
Yeah, I know you married. I wasn't even invited, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know I've been his friend for 20 plus years. I wasn't even invited to the wedding. Anyway, we gonna skip all that. We gonna talk about that later thing. But anyway, we gonna say this. We gonna say it like this, right? Couples need to think of it like this. And I'm not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend. I promise you I'm not. I'm talking about married spouses. Need to think of it like this. If something happened to the other, right? You have to be able to hold each other down with no animosity. Because I didn't watch women, their husbands, and got hurt on a job or whatever, And after a year or so, they complaining. The only reason why they complaining, y'all, that they have to take care of the house and hold the bills down until that man get on his feet is because they friends saying something about it. Or they mama saying something about it. Or they ain't. That's not right. Because if they got hurt and that man had to hold down the house, would nobody say nothing.
See?
Well, well, hold on.
You got to think of what?
KT. But I mean, honestly, and I understand if a man got hurt or something, right?
That's what I said.
That's the only way. You know what I mean? No man should be laid up in the house.
Said.
Yeah,
if they hurt, that they hurt. I said that they hurt.
Right.
I ain't saying now you just roaming around, not working, and then that's something totally different.
Right. Now, like for example, Herm, you sent me something earlier this week, and maybe no, it was last week, right? So it was this talk show, and what the fellas did was they called their old ladies, right? They called their ladies and say, hey, baby, hey, I need you to take care of the mortgage, next month, or I'm gonna need you to do A, B, C, and D. Now you have some women that said, cool, all right, we got it. What else, right? Woman kind of said the same thing. And then one was like, wait, what happened? Why? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What'd she say, her? Why did she play that?
Man, I'm over here talking to Monica in the chat, man.
Yeah.
When we send the link, I hope she comes on, man.
No, I resent it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all look in, I sent you the link. If you want to join the show, we're going to do this live. All right, we're doing this new for this year. If you want to join in, you hit it, y'all hit it.
My bad.
No, it's okay. But no, we was talking about when the fellas, call home and talk to their ladies, say, hey, look, I need you to, take care of the bills or whatever the next couple of months. Now, what was the difference in that?
The thing is, like for some women, right? For some women, they are accustomed to the man paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? So some women, you know what I'm saying, they realize that they were on a team. They're like, I got you, no questions asked. Because if he's asking, you know what I'm saying, something must have happened. Because that's not his character. And a couple women want to know why. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, this, that, and the third. They just ain't gonna do it.
Right. Because they're in the situation, not in the relationship. Wait a minute. See, you was in the situationship. Yeah. All right, well, look, ladies and gentlemen, we got our first guest. I want y'all to give it up for Mr. Jason. What's his name? Garnett? Garrett? There you go.
Garnett. How we doing? Thanks. Herman, how's it going, bro?
What's up, man? Why you got that frost filter on like you
I didn't do that, man.
You done passed away, man. What's going on, man?
I didn't do it. I did not do it.
Hey, well, welcome to the show, man. What's your thoughts?
The whole concept of masculine and feminine. We live in a world today that people are trying to redefine things to make their delusions okay, their disorders okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. We're living in a time where, and Herman knows it, just like many of us know it that follow the scriptures, that those things that are good will be made to look bad, and those things that are bad will be made to look good. Okay. I'm not a Bible thumper or anything like that, but I do believe that there's truth in it. And there's truth in that. Men's what used to be described as effeminate behavior, we looked down upon it. We said, no, that's not being a man. Okay, we called it something different. And yeah, it is a different time, and certain things should change in how we deal with. Okay, it should change. I'm not taught that homosexuality is okay, but I'm also taught that I shouldn't mistreat them. Okay, we shouldn't talk bad about them. Okay, but I'm also not going to sit over and say, yeah, I'm okay with it. I think it's normal. I think it's biologically correct. I'm not going to sit here and say that, but I'm also not going to talk bad about them, mistreat them, say they don't have the same rights as I have, the same human rights that I have. All right. The issue is now they're forcing their behaviors on heterosexuals. They're forcing it down our throat. And if I say what I just said,
pause.
Hold on.
It's loaded. It's loaded.
Go ahead. What you about to say? What you about to say?
If I say I don't like, if I say what I just said, I don't agree with that lifestyle. Now I'm labeled as homophobic. And I mean, the definition of a homophobic is phobia, afraid. I'm not afraid of homosexuals. Okay. I'm not toxically masculine. You know, all of these labels that we are hit with are not what we are. You know?
All right. Well, look, Jason.
It's just a wash of that.
Yeah, no, I hear you, brother. Well, look, first I want to say thank you for coming on, man. Y'all give him a round of applause for being on.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Thanks for watching, man. But we about to hit that on, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We do appreciate you. So look, check it out.
Hey, I gotta clear something.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to. I just been in the church for 3 months. You know what I mean? So I don't know the scriptures that way, man. My man Jason, I love you, brother. You know, I just been. So I'm still learning in a few things. You know, I know things.
No. He wraps you in that. You in that.
But I don't disagree with what he's saying.
Absolutely.
But I just don't know the scripture like that. You know what I mean? He talking about 3 months, brother. I'm growing in Christ.
Katie, what you was about to say, Katie? I saw that face. What you about to say?
Okay. I agree what he said about people not agreeing with homosexuality does not make them homophobic. But homosexuals cannot make a straight person a homosexual. You have to actually have those tendencies or already be curious. So I don't think another homosexual man can turn another straight man homosexual.
No,
he has to already want to try that.
Wait, all right, go ahead.
But a homosexual adult can teach a straight, I ain't gonna say a straight kid, a kid how to be a homosexual.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? Because this gets us learned behavior is what we're talking about.
You know why? Let me tell you. Let me tell you, because I work with them type of kids too. A lot of kids that are exposed to that. I'm not talking about they have the homosexual parents and stuff like that, because a lot of kids that have homosexual parents are very much so straight. They don't. That's just how they like it. It's who you like, what you like, and a lot of kids that turn homosexual have been sexually molested.
Okay,
so
I get
and by the same sex, not by other sexes, but by the same sex.
Yeah,
and a lot of and a lot of men and a lot of girls. People don't understand. Women, men, y'all still need to watch y'all girl children around y'all wives and girlfriends, homegirls, because a lot of those women are messing with y'all girl children while they babysitting.
So
I learned that from someone too. That's how she became, because her mother left her with a friend while she went on a cruise, and a friend messed with her at 14.
So
a grown woman was messing with this little girl.
Hold on, KT.
Yeah.
So look, so here's the deal. So now we got other things that's, you know, being a part of the situation. Do I believe an individual can be forced? No, you can't force anybody to do nothing. However, it can be influenced. Now,
where's Monica at? Well, hold on. Where is Monica Meeks at?
And they end up liking it.
Right, but all right. So KT, check it out. You got individuals that's influenced based off of wrong, traumatic things that's happened to them. There are some people there, but then you also have the social construct as far as how you're watching the normal things in life. If you can watch TV, if you can watch television, watch a show you've been watching for years, and all of a sudden it started to change. Hey, you're watching Urkel, and then what's that, Family Matters? And now everybody started to see Urkel's parents. They two guys. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's.
But the thing about it is, you have to be curious, though.
No. You miss what I'm saying. It's not about an individual being curious and they're saying now they want to go this way. It's like, if you don't accept this, I don't even want to say agenda, because it's not necessarily an agenda, but if you don't accept this lifestyle, something is wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about.
I get that. And you know what? Kids that come from heterosexual parents know better. But the thing about it is that what I think society is doing, and I don't agree with it, because it is too much of that stuff going on TV. I'm not going. It shocked me a little bit, even watching the kiddie shows with the kids kissing and stuff like that. That it's coming. It's becoming too normal. That's what I'm going to say. It's becoming way too normal for these children, because the new kids that's not used to watching the regular stuff, and then now they're watching TV and that's all they seeing, they gonna think it's okay that that's the way it's supposed to be. Boy and girl, boy and boy, and girl and girl.
Let's get back on track, because I don't know where. Let's get back on track. Hey, women supposed to be in the kitchen doing laundry these days? Let's get back on track.
What happened? Is women supposed to be doing what?
Is that what's supposed to be happening?
Yeah.
Hold on. At my house, I was the only girl, so boys and girls did laundry and dishes and stuff in my house. So that was not gender specified, as long as the house was clean.
Right. So with that being said, is there such thing as still gender roles, issues, right? Or is it like, can you still be a alpha woman, but then still being submissive in the house?
Now that right there, gender roles, hold on, KT. Gender roles, I do believe, is a social construct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
that is.
I do believe everybody should know how to do everything. You know what I mean? But for some reason, the ladies in my house don't know where the trash can is at. You know what I mean? But I'm the only one that knows how to get there. You know what I mean?
Bro.
You know what?
Look, it's right. Hey, listen, it ain't never left. It's been right there.
Yeah, but
right there the whole time. But go ahead, KT.
You know what? I blame you, Herman. Because you know why? You know why I blame you? Because I know you put that masculine stuff in your house.
What?
I really believe that you be doing that masculine. That's only because I'm your friend. I really believe you started taking out the trash and saying that's a man's job. I believe you said that. And since you said that, they started doing that too. Because I'm pretty sure before your wife got married, she was taking out her own trash.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she was taking out her own trash. Because when my daddy taught me how to cook and clean, he told me he was teaching me how to do that. And my dad raised me, by the way. I was raised by a father.
See, that's
and he told me, and he told me that he was teaching me how to cook and clean so I could know how to take care of my own house, not to take care of nobody else. And he taught my brothers how to cook and clean too, because they're chefs as well. So they could be able to take care of themselves.
All right.
So it's interesting. KT.
Go ahead. You
KT. So real quick, because I got a follow-up question on that one. Did you have your mother in your life at all, or is she in and out?
Oh yeah, I used to go visit my mom, but at a certain age, I'm not gonna. My mom decided she didn't want to be a mom, but she was a teen parent.
Well, check this out. So here's my question to you, because I know you've had a lot of interactions with women that were raised just by their mama. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like your mindset differs for them?
There you go.
Because I got the best. I believe I had the best of both worlds, because my dad was a teaching dad. You see what I'm saying? And when he taught me things, he pretty much taught me life lessons. When I went to visit my mom's the type of person, if she cooks, she's not making no man no plate. She was like them mom. She was not doing that. And I made her husband a plate one time, and she told me don't do that because she didn't want him getting used to that. So my mom does not clean up. My mom will cook. She ain't cleaning up. She ain't washing no dishes. She ain't doing that. My stepfather actually does that. He does the majority of the cooking, and she don't go grocery shopping. She don't do that, and she don't work when she don't want to. So my mother has been this way her whole life, though.
Cardi B said it, man. I don't cook, I don't clean. I don't cook, I don't clean.
She's always
telling these girls though.
She'll cook if she wants to, but if she don't want to, she's not cooking, and she don't care.
Hey, well, look, hold on. So Tamika, what's going on? Thank you. She says she was raised by both parents. Now I wonder, because we kind of went off the subject a little bit, but let's say you weren't raised by your father, or those kids out there that's not raised by a man, or that's only raised by a woman. Do you think, now we're talking about the whole quote unquote gender roles and the constructs of what's right and what's wrong, do you think that it takes both in the house to help with balance, or do you think one is better than the other? Because no, I'm just saying. No, this is a question.
Man, somebody told me one day. It's a common phrase that a lot of people know.
What is it?
Yes, I can drive my car with my knees if I needed to, but is that the best way? You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, unfortunately now, you know what I mean. Tamika, click the link and come on and talk with us.
No, here it is. Boom. We about to get you in there. Get up in the building. All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because I believe in co-parenting. I'm real big on co-parenting.
Well,
everybody should be. Everybody should be big on co-parenting. You know what I mean?
But it's a
maturity. It takes some maturity to get there, right? I don't think just like it takes two people to make a child. It take two different thought processes and mindset to co-parent, right? Because I mean, look, you might make a baby with an idiot. Then what?
Because my daddy, I don't know what he was thinking.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait, KT. Now say that again. If you make a baby, right, or if you have a child with an idiot, does that make you an idiot? How do you know?
Absolutely.
How do you know? How do you know?
Huh?
You don't. I don't believe people know that they're doing the wrong thing to after the baby. I think honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. People change.
Okay.
The person people have representatives. And when you actually get that person how you want to get them, they totally change. They're not the same person that you met. They may lie and connive and get there. But
go ahead, Herb.
How about wait until you know? Because everybody know there's a representative, right? How about keep that condom on until I meet, you know what I'm saying, the person that's the representative.
I'm gonna tell you why you silly. You know why?
Because I keep it real.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I see. Hey, we about to bring Tamika in, but real quick. You're talking from the lens of a 42-year-old. Tell that to 21-year-old her. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tamika in the building.
Oh my!
Easy up in the den.
What's up, homie?
Yourself. What's going on, Tamika?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Tamika was in church when I caught my cramp.
Is that what happened? You took the picture of it, huh?
No, man.
No, I kind of had that cramp with them.
Hey, was it that heavy? What did everybody drink the same water? What happened?
Everybody drank that same water.
Goodness gracious. Well, anyway, Tamika, so what's your thoughts? You tell us about your thoughts on this topic.
I think it takes now this new generation. It takes both parents. Now, I was raised by a 2-parent household. I raised my kids just like my parents raised me, even though I'm not married. I'm a single woman, you know. So I don't believe in he should do more or she should do more. I believe everybody's equal.
Okay. All right. That's
exactly. Thank you, Tamika.
That's a good one. So
you need some help, girl.
No. She was good. She's holding it down. She's holding it down. What you gonna say, Herm?
I mean, that's because she was raised right. You know what I mean? Because all right. Let me for somebody get offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because can't nobody determine how they're gonna be raised. You know what I mean? Both parents are not.
That's true.
Right.
And at the end of the day, we don't know how. Like Katie said, right? You know, we don't know how our situation is going to end up. You know, when we bring kids into this world, all we can do is our best. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with her. You know, but again, if you can have 2 parents, that way you can have both sides. Because I know my girl Monica says, you know what I'm saying, masculine and feminine energy are both social constructs. But man, I just can't agree with that, man. I think there are two totally different things that needs to be instilled inside your kids so they understand where they come from and, you know what I'm saying, why they feel in certain ways that they do.
So,
you know.
So here, let me ask Tamika this before we get her off. Tamika, do you feel as though toxic masculinity and or femininity is the social construct?
Yes.
Why? Get it? Why? Yeah.
Toxic, like a toxic relationship?
No.
The person
that's exuding this type of energy. Do you think that's something biological or that's something that's being pushed?
That's like being pushed. We learned it today in church. Ruthless. You can meet a ruthless person.
And she's made that way.
And she made like that.
You know what
And
I'm
she
saying?
teaches her kids that mess. Yep.
Because of what
Teach that way.
because what happened to her in the world, you know what I'm saying? And
you can push that to your kids.
yeah.
So,
and you know what else?
but don't you think that society is pushing that type of energy though?
Yeah.
I think life does, man.
You think life?
Yeah, you think, all right, think about, all right. So it goes back to one of our first podcasts when we did on social media dating, right?
Okay.
Remember I said that women have the hardest time on those dating sites.
Okay.
Because men on them sites be so full of crap. They got to weed through a whole bunch of BS to try to get to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that wants something for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a man, like a man, you know, they won't have that much of a hard time because most women are on there looking for something real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So women got to go through a juggernaut of bullshit just to find out, you know what I'm saying, can I find somebody for me? But, and so after they go through that and get beat up, you know what I'm saying, get done wrong by this dude, done wrong by this person, done wrong by that person, then they eventually get jaded. You know what I mean? And be like, man, ain't nobody worth a damn. So I really can't blame them for feeling that way when all they get is beat down and pushed down. When they think about
it. I hear you. Hey, but look, thank you for joining us, Mr. Minka. We appreciate you taking the time to get in the den. All right. But, so, I mean, I get what you're saying, dog. I get what you're saying, but
I want to comment on that. I got some comments.
Right, I feel you, but I'm gonna give it to you. But the question is that just because some women go through that on dating sites, is that the social issue or is that just people in general? You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, if you look at, you know, the I guess the percentage, if you even there looking for that, you're setting yourself up for a high probability of failure, right? So, but go ahead. What you was going to say? I'm sorry.
Okay, to me, I think honestly, and we still talk about the children. We just talk about the women and how they think.
What you had a comment?
Because as far as the children wise, as far as the toxicity, I want to go back to toxicity. A lot of y'all people like, you know, you don't have to be in the same household, and people don't understand to have two parents. And I'm not talking about a daddy or just a mom. I'm talking about parents, active in school, active in your life, active in anything. What stops it is toxicity because they be too jealous of each other. You got a jealous mama who is mad because she not with the daddy, so she gonna do whatever she can to poison that child against that daddy. And then you got a daddy who's gonna do whatever he can to poison the children against the mama. You can't do that. And like I said, my parents didn't raise me together, but when my mother got older, she got it together. My dad never once told me not a single bad thing against my mom. Not one time. Not one time did I know that. I didn't learn that my mama didn't want to be a mama till I got grown. You know what I mean? My godmother told me. My dad never told me that. The only thing that he ever told me was to do the opposite of what she do and I'll be okay in life. That's the only thing that she told me. And that's because I never knew what my mom was out there doing. I just knew that my mom was really mean. You see what I'm saying? And he's talking about character. It's the character of the person. And I honestly think too, you don't have to be with the other parent to co-parent. You just can't be jealous of the other parent. And y'all have to work together. Y'all could have two different households and still work together as a thing. Because me and my ex, we're not together, but we co-parent great. We get along great. We co-parent great. And they want to be my friend. I don't want to be their friend. But the thing about it is that women get jealous. They don't want their kids around other women. Men don't care, but women do have that issue.
No, you
can't say what men don't care about.
No, I definitely do care. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what's going down.
See,
find out if it's a good dude or not. They gonna, if you meet a dude, whether it's a good dude or not.
She went out.
Hey, we got enough time to send that link again.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, Miss Monica says she want to come on.
All right, but yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is a crazy conversation, y'all. We're talking about the alpha submissive woman, what that looks like. Hey, is it nature versus nurture? It's a whole bunch.
We talked about all kind of stuff, man.
It's going crazy, yo. Hey, I mean, we just got a lot of stuff popping off, right? I mean, we got things that's going on in the city. Y'all already know. I mean, we even got time for that? I don't know. I don't know. No,
but no. Hey, well, go on, send the link one more time. See if Monica come on.
Oh, I already sent it.
She said she had time now. You know what I mean?
I got time today. So what you think thus far, bro? What you think about it, dog? What you think about everything?
So we covered a whole bunch of stuff and went off the rails a little bit.
We
did. Know what I mean? But I think that this is an ongoing thing that that we need to be discussing.
Yeah.
We talked about growing up with two parents, one parent, male parent, mama parent, you know what I mean? So for me, it's not about really pointing about what's right or wrong, because it's all about perspective, what you think, what you feel.
Yeah.
Just because Monica says she don't see the link.
I don't know how she's looking at it, but it's on all the platforms, the same platform that she's watching it on. But no, I hear you though. I hear you. I mean, it's the deal is though, man. Look, when we're having these conversations, ladies and gentlemen that's tuning in, we do appreciate y'all. But when we're having these conversations, it's not to go back and forth and to create more issues or discourse within the family or in the house. What we're having conversations about is how do we make it right together? You see what I'm saying? Like how do we make it right? How do we get a different perspective? Say, you know what, maybe I can adopt this. Maybe this is something different. Because other than that, look, there's always going to be issues in the world because there's people. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to just get it right all the time. But that's the reason why we're having these transparent conversations and to hear what you think about that. But go ahead, Miss Katie, you kind of went on out, but we're going to give you your final word. Uh-oh, she passing up. Look, see, I don't know what's going on. But go ahead, man. Give your word, Herm. What you got, bro?
Hey, my last word is this, man. I mean, this conversation wasn't made to offend nobody. You know what I mean? It's just a sharing of thoughts, right? Sharing of thoughts. People may not agree with what I say, and I might not agree with what you say. You know what I mean? But as long as we meet together with respect, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can both, you know what I'm saying? We can all reach the common goal, you know what I mean? And that's the betterment of people.
That's it.
That's for me. You know what I mean? I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that don't agree with me. I can't help you want to stay wrong. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I mean?
Silly. You so silly. Katie, look, we want to thank you for being on. But what's your final word? We give you a minute to give your word. What you got?
I appreciate y'all for having me on. Y'all show is so awesome. I love y'all show. Y'all gonna have to come on my show and let me harass y'all a little bit.
Oh, light work. Hey, that's what lions do. But so tell people again how they can follow you and listen to your show.
They can find my show on Anchor. They can find my show on Spotify, Apple, iPod. It's a few other ones that they can find my show on, but definitely Spotify and Anchor, and also on Siri. I'm on Siri as well.
Okay, and what's the
name of it?
Dropping Jewels by the Cleanup Woman.
Dropping Jewels, Cleanup Woman. That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is perfect, right? We are not perfect, and the world is crazy. But I believe the good thing is we're able to have a conversation, right? So to Miss Monica's point, she said it's just conversation, different perspectives. But then with that being said, though, we have these conversations for a reason. This isn't just entertainment. It's maybe entertaining, but it's not for entertainment. It's to stimulate thought, to see what is it that you can do right now. How can you hold yourself accountable to say, you know what, they might be right. This is crazy. Or, you know what they're saying is absolutely wrong, but this is why. What does it stimulate you to want to do in your respective community, or even in your household? Right? Because we talked about a lot, right? We talked about the relationship, the mother and father relationship, co-parenting. Hey, if your 2-year-old want to be let's say a truck, does that mean that you got to do whatever you can to help them to be a truck? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But to that point, we all have a responsibility, and it's up to you to be the best version of yourselves. But look, y'all, this is it, man. What you think, Herm? Good show, bro.
Good show, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the sharing perspectives. I like having the cleanup woman on to give her her perspective. You know what I mean? And
thank you. I appreciate it.
I really hope everybody enjoyed the show. And Monica, I need you to come on next time, though.
Oh yeah,
we gotta make that happen.
Come on and bring it. No excuses. No family reunion conversation. Come on in, because this is a conversation for the world. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we're going to see y'all soon. Right on.
Peace.
Later.
Bye-bye.